yes! Away! 1 second. Wait, oh. No! Uh-oh. The donutitis is back! The donutitis is back! The donutitis is back! I was like quite surprised that the donutitis had not arrived in the previous few streams. Jesus Christ, that is loud. What the heck? Why is it so loud? Oh my god, my ears. Oh my god. What is going on? I'm scared. Oh, that's so loud. Oh, I'm so sorry. Where's my window now? Oh, I found it. Okay. It's not contagious. I hope not. I hope not. Well, it was quite forgiving the past few days, so I mean the past few streams. So hopefully you don't get donutitis as well. Also, let me show you. You can arrange flowers and then you can put the arranged flowers in a vase as a decoration in your house. So like you can say like just honestly like Silas does such a horrible job at it. Sometimes he bends it like way too much. And it just looks like the flowers like wilted. Like this is all he got, man. This is all he got. Like what am I supposed to do about it? And then what we can go in with this. Something like that. Yes. Wait. Yes. And then I can just like go into one of the rooms. Like maybe I can go to the bedroom. And then I can go to decor. And then put the thing that I just made like right here. Isn't that cool? Yay! Yay! Oh yes, I'm also working towards like completing a furniture set. And so like I have to make sure I have enough home coins. I have to like complete all the tasks and stuff. In order to get enough for the sets, which I always forget like where I can see them. Is it decor itself? I forget. I forget where to see it. Maybe if I just come here. Ah, yes, okay. Which one's the fastest one I can do? This one? Okay. Art supply box. That's nice. Ah, she. Ah, okay, we did it. Claim. Oh yeah. Okay, never mind. We don't have to make all that. We don't need to make all that. Okay, I'm done, guys. I'm done. I can take a picture. This game is by the same developers as Infinity Nikki. So they have like really nice outfits. They have really nice like camera functions as well. can even do background blur. And adjust like all that. Not a lot of poses just yet, but... What is this? Oh. Oh, oh no. Oh, 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 what happened? Oh god. I've seen some really funny like TikToks of the glitches in this game. They look like for example, I think it was like either Silas or Raphael running out from the living room, and then he looked like a Titan from Attack on Titan. Like his head was so big. Okay, say bye bye. Here we go to art now. I've been working on this piece for so long because it's like 5 people, and then I had to like almost redo the line art because I wanted to try like using the sketch as the line art and just cleaning it up, but it really didn't work very well for me. So I was like, man, I should have just stuck to my original workflow. So I went back, fixed everything, and then I laid in all the base colors, and now I am at the rendering stage. And this illustration will be used as a A6 print. My brother's here. A6 print at a fan event for Plave in March locally. So I have to... Technically, the deadline is like 14 to 20 of Feb, but I'm trying to finish it just ASAP so I can work on other stuff. So yeah, today I'll be I'll be rendering.
Can you get animation on Procreate?
What do you mean animation? I animated. Sorry, I'm talking to him. I did this. What do you want to know?
Think of Plave animation.
I don't have Plave animation. And what? I'm just working on the other one now. Why aren't you going to bed? Go to bed.
Because it's a Friday.
Okay.
Why does Bambi look like this?
I'm going to put on another music playlist. Wait, eh? Hey! I just play my day list. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get to work. Good night. Good night. Oh my, why are you wearing socks? You're insane. Okay. You know what, I'll play the playlist that I haven't touched in a while, which is the collab playlist. I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared for the collab playlist because I know that there's a lot of weird stuff in there. Where is my collab stream playlist? Let me just share it and paste it here. And if you want to add like other stuff, feel free to do so. I'll just leave it on for like 60 minutes. Hola Nina. Hola Nina. Okay, I think I should make a duplicate in case I hate anything. And I can go back.
Up. For reference.
Okay. I've a lot of layers already, so I have to try to manage them a little bit. I wanted to do like I wanted to do style of shading, which is like easier, where I just like do multiple areas at once. But I'm not sure how well I can do it. Maybe I'll just do, for example, like the skin all together. It's all skin together. Just do the local color, local like shading first. I made the mistake of not wearing my insulated boots to the office today. Feet speak. Feetsy. Gotta wear socks like someone right now.
Bracket screams.
Excuse me?
I think I should make a backup of this here.
I think you should go to sleep.
Forgot to hang.
He's backseating my art. He's like, oh, you should like do this and that to the hand. Like, go to bed, bro.
It's a Friday.
Flick them on the nose. I know, right? Usually makes them stop. Am I right? Am I right? I wanna have the lighting come from this side. Generally, I make sure that I have a general direction of lighting to follow so that the shadows can be more cohesive. But sometimes the shadows don't really work well, so I just kind of like trial and error. Oh my Jesus Christ, that scared me. Ugh. Oh my gosh, my internet. Oh, 1 second, guys. Is my internet okay? It seems pretty like a low connection right now. My donutitis is inflicting today. 3086. Donutitis. Am I right? Oh no, now he looks like he has a goatee. It hasn't stopped snowing since last night I hit the timeline we live in. Just moved to the tropics. We don't have snow here. Keep it away from us. I've been out of snow for the year. BRB. Let me just... I'm driving over 85. 85. It's only -1. Only? Girl, be so for real. -1 is enough. Okay, let me just see if I can get the shadow right, otherwise I will just give up. How's everyone's week this week? Aren't you glad it's Friday? I am. It's gonna be Chinese New Year soon, so like today's like birthday celebration thing was, it just felt like a teaser to what's coming up next week. Oops. -1 is enough. We had -12 as a high last week. As a low? You mean, wait, no, actually as a high? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I doubted you. That is quite insane. Today just felt like another day of 20 plus to 30 degrees. As usual. Doesn't really get any colder than this. What do you guys think of like places that are just summer all year long? Like, is that weird for you? Because I've never lived long term in like a temperate place to experience like all 4 seasons. I've never seen snow, so I don't know what it feels like. But my sister in the Netherlands now is like having the experience of that, and she hates winter. I mean, except for the fact that the snow was like kind of fun, I guess, and she went skiing this year. But she's like, oh my god, it's quite depressing. Looking at the temps now, we're also sitting at -1 degree, so should get up to 5 degrees. Oh my god. And I was -16. It doesn't even get to 16 here. That's crazy. I'm mixed. I love looking at snow. I hate dealing with it. And I find 24 the start of it's too damn hot. Well. Well. 24? Well. My air conditioning right now is at 26 degrees. Let's just say that. But I also want to ride my motorcycle more. Ah. Yeah, you could probably do that all time here. I just want to like see snow, but at a comfortable range of cold, you know? Like, I don't want it to be like absolutely like blizzarding kind of cold, like just an enjoyable level, you know? My body flicks the temperature Stockholm syndrome switch on 30. What's a temperature Stockholm syndrome? With our home set on 18. I wished I could do like 18, but it's I don't know why I turned it on to like 25 and it's like already kind of too cold for me at night. Like, I'm under the duvet, which is perfect, but then I wake up and then it's like, oh, that's kind of cold. It's a bit too dark or nah? I think it's fine. We'll figure it out along the way. Should definitely go to a ski lodge. Very pretty and you don't have to deal with it. Okay. Oh, that's a good idea actually. Like, just a temporary place, right? Good call, good call. I mean, I would at least like to see it once in my life, and then if I hate it, then like never again. Like, just incidentally, all the places that I've been to during winter are just the places that never have snow. Or just like are rarely, they rarely have like snow at all, really. I've been to like China during winter, but it was too south. So it was like around, it wasn't even like cold enough for snow, to be honest, that one. And then, and then I went to like Japan, and then it was like, it hit 0, but it was just not cold enough. So it was just like cold without anything really. Does this shadow make sense? I think it should be more like this. Because of the arm. I call it that because at that point my body just doesn't care anymore and I'm all sweaty already, so it just doesn't feel as much anymore. This is fine. It's a good way to call it. When it hits 30, oh, it's like, is it like the feeling? I used to take like really hot showers. I haven't really done very hot showers since I got my like knee surgery, just because I don't know, I just want to keep it like cooler. But I used to take really hot showers, and it's like sometimes to the point where it's like it's so hot that it feels cold. Do you know what I mean? But I don't really do that anymore, so. The Alps are a nice spot. Yeah, I want to. I actually I want to go to the Alps, but like maybe next year. This year is like I'm still trying to recuperate my leg a little bit before I'm ready to do a long haul flight. There's something nice about playing in the snow on the mountain. Go to the lodge to drink something warm and watch it snow. Sit in the hot tub outside, body warm with the brisk breeze flowing through the air. That sounds nice. I think the closest thing I've been to is like in Hakone in Japan, where it was like around 0 degrees in the morning. It was like pretty cold at night, and then it was like hot tub at night, and it felt pretty nice. It felt real nice. But yeah, other than that, I haven't been to actual ski lodge with like snow, so. Ooh, wait, blue shadow is doing something. Wait, I think we got something with the blue shadow. Let me just play around with this a bit. Maybe it's not so strong, but blue purple. And then just lighter a little bit. I don't know, what do we think? Maybe it's the blending mode. Color burn? Nah. Multiply. It's kind of cool. I mean, if I hate it, I can still change it later, so I'm gonna just try this for now. It gets a bit tricky when try to do like color theory stuff. What is going on? Why is this not matching? Mm? 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 1 second. That's so weird. This is normal. Oh, it's because of the opacity. Oh. I can fix this by click mask. They may be a bit lighter. Oops, you know, he's a smurf. Sorry, let me get this right. Something like that's okay. Too light. What do we think of a purple shadow? Maybe you should focus on normal stuff first. Yeah, okay, I'll do it normal and then I'll go to the funky stuff. Sorry, I'm making executive decisions on the spot. Just keep it normal first. I don't know. I just want to make this piece like proper and everything because so many people are gonna see it, man. Oh, sorry, missed the messages. It's so hot it starts feeling neutral. I mean, it's on a regular like 30 around here, 30 plus. Hi, Frame. Hello, how are you? He's a Frame. We get my digger. Purple looking. I know the purple looks so good, right? But I feel like I can also do the purple like after everything, like, cause there's this thing. I'm getting a lisp. There's this thing where you shade the local shadow, which is like what shadow will be casted naturally when things layer on top of each other first, and then you can go in with like the overall like environmental shadow, you know. So I could just like use whatever color for now first, just to block it out, you know. Hi, Chris! What's up? I love this. Thank you. I'm trying my best with the colors. It's just the lining and the sketching, the lining and base colors alone took so long already. Damn you, intrusive thoughts. Hey, what's up? I hope everyone's week has been okay. Is everybody excited for Chinese New Year? Even though you don't celebrate it? This is the year of the horse. So you guys can horse around this year. That's probably what it means, right? Oh, his shadow should be a bit lighter because of the skin tone. I need to give red packets this year. No? No? I thought it was like only after you get like married. Like, is engagement, isn't that like one step before? Like, is that already counted? Also, my colleague only started giving out red packets 1 year after, so this year she has to do it, but last year she didn't. I'm excited for you guys. It seems like it'll be fun. What? You can join in. You can join us in celebrating the Chinese New Year. Like, everyone is turning Chinese this year. You can always join us, you know? Even if you aren't Chinese, just join us. Everybody join the Chinese club. I will celebrate it by going to the Asian store. Hell yeah. You can make yourself some hot pot. Hot pot is so easy. You just need like a pot and then you make it hot. No, you just put like soup stock. Like, just get like a chicken cube, like chicken essence cube, or like just some like soup stock thing. And then just like put in a bunch of ingredients like vegetables and like processed food. It's so easy. You can just look up like what ingredients usually go into the steamboat. I was born during a year of the horse, therefore. Oh, are you a horse? Are you a horse this year? My dad is a horse. That is the weirdest thing to say out of context. But yeah. Take me with you. Yeah, you can all go to the Asian mart. I'm excited for my red packets. Chris, if I visit you, will you give me raid packets? I have the 1 year rule. Yeah, it's like you're let off for like 1 year, and then the next year, like, oh, sorry, no excuses, no more. We will find you at a very Chinese time of your life. Exactly. This year is everyone's Chinese year. Chris, I'll need to talk to you again about a certain song. Oh yeah. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, I need to stop burping. I was apparently the year of the sheep. Oh, the sheep. You know you guys are like revealing your ages to me, right? I'm a rat. A ratata. Ratatatat. I have the zodiac memorized so I could count backwards. So in China... Wait. Oh, thank you for the bits frame. Thank you. Oh, red packet. Whoa! By the way, only married people give red packets, so thanks. I don't got one. What about your sign? Also, like, sign is by month, but like your zodiac animal is by your year of birth, so I can count your ages if you tell me your animal. Can I give you Twitch bits for a red packet? I mean, sure. Also, wait, did you just give me like 67 bits? Oh my god. How dare you? Peace sign. Frame is married. Yeah. He's married to the game. That's why it's a red one, not a red. Oh. Okay. Oh yes, I was saying I memorized all the Chinese animals in Chinese. So it goes 鼠牛虎兔龙蛇马羊猴鸡狗猪, which is like 12 zodiac animals. So it's always in a cycle, right? So like after, for example, like 鼠牛虎兔 is like 鼠 is like mouse, 牛 is cow, 虎 is tiger, 兔 is rabbit, and so on and so forth. And so it always goes in a cycle of 12. So if you tell me you're a rat, for example, I can count your age. What did that sound like you caused? Excuse me, 你的妈妈. I had my supervisor say 6-7. Why? I feel like it's not cool anymore now that it's like gotten to us unironically. Like now that we're making jokes about unironically, it's not cool anymore for the kids. Because now we're actually making 6-7 jokes the way they were making 6-7 jokes. So like at the start we were still laughing about it, but now it's getting a bit too real, you know? I just checked. Also, like the animals, depending on the cycle, have different elements attached to it. So you can see which element you are. There's like wood, earth, fire, I think. What else? Like metal or something? Metal. It was like the Friday you're born in 6-7. That was so long ago. But yeah, what context did he use it in? Because that's crazy. Why would he say that? The day my boss tells me 6-7, you would know for sure that it is no longer a cool meme. Like, yeah. The last stage of meme death is when corporations also use it in their social media. Yeah, it's kind of like sad because the corpos here get onto it so quickly. So they kill the memes off like super fast. I don't know. It's either sad or a good thing depending on how you look at it. I never understood that meme. There's no meaning to 6-7 really. I saw that. I was you were metal. My favorite is Earth, Wind, and Fire. The Avatar. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Do you remember 21st night of September? I say if a meme has less than 5 characters, it's not funny. What meme has... I mean, 69 and 420 were like memes also, but they had context to it, so... You know. At least it made sense. I'm a fire rat. Rat is real. You're a rat on fire? Oh my god, that reminds me of the Pokemon Cyndaquil. You're a fire rat. Harry! You're a fire rat. I guess we don't really know printers and they're a mystery. Like how do the kids say 6-7 with enthusiastic small? Not the hands! Anything but the hands! Don't do the actual hand movement, man. I'm crying. Ugh. 6-7. Is the shadow working out? I think so. Kind of. This makes no sense. Wait, let me clear this out. Okay. Okay. Wait, how did you find out? Google. Wait, was that? Oh my god, was that? Oh my god, that was from like Annoying Orange, right? That was so. Oh my god, I'm revealing my age. The fact that I know Annoying Orange says everything. I used the ancient art of Googling. Just if you don't know, just ask ChatGPT. That's what my colleague calls ChatGPT. She says ChatGPT like GBT, and she types it out as GBT, and she uses that all the time. And I don't know how she manages to type it as ChatGPT, especially if you have to type the URL like all the time. I don't understand. I don't understand. How can this be happening? I looked at my element long ago when I got curious. Ooh, there's also like, you know, in horoscopes, there's the rising and whatever sign. I don't know what is mine exactly because I once upon a time I did like try to search up my birth documents, and I just like vaguely remember seeing like 10 o'clock because you need like your birth time to know your rising signs or whatever. And I only remember 10 o'clock, but I don't remember whether it was like AM or PM. And then like I asked my dad, and he was like I don't remember, but I just remember that I was in the waiting room for like super long. I took like super long to come out. I was like, I don't want to get out on this earth, man. Freaking capitalism, leave me alone. It was before Annoying. Wait, really? It was before? So wait, Annoying Orange popularized it? I thought. Wait, my first encounter was that is Annoying Orange. I'm a wooden dog. Damn. You guys want to guess mine? But then I would review my age review. It's not a big deal, is it? It's not a big deal, okay? I'm not that old. How old am I now? Wait, you're just say wait, what animal were you again? You're metal. Metal. Sheep. Ma Yang. Oh wait, that's just next year. Ma Yang. So next year is, for example, is 2027, right? So you just count like 12 years back. Or like more. My math is not mathing now. ChatGPT, yeah. Oh, Slay, what's up, dog? Wait, you guys are both dogs? That's a weird thing to say out of context. Chat giggity. No one believe me when I say you talk like this. Exposed. I'm done with work, going home. Yay! See you guys later. Okay. Have a safe trip home. Drive safe, yeah. Scary Movie used it and was before that, and What's Up was used in old commercials for like phone companies. Really? I'm sorry, I guess I'm not not old enough for that. So according to Know Your Meme, after it was first aired in December 1999, it almost immediately became a hit, and different parodies began to use the phrase from Saturday Night Live to homemade online videos. The ad series was one of the most acclaimed and popular commercial campaigns in modern advertising history, won almost every major award, and became a cultural catchphrase. Damn, 1999, huh? I don't think I was even conscious. It won the Cannes Grand Prix and the Grand Clio Awards, and was parodied in Scary Movie in 2000. Years later, also by Annoying Ori. Okay, I was in the years later era. It ran from 1999 to 2002 and is still famous today. Yeah, damn. Okay. What's up? Wait, no, that makes sense that it's like for a phone company though. Like now that there's some see, there's always context to like old memes and catchphrases, but like what is 6M? Nobody knows. Nobody can explain like skibbity toilet. What is that? I don't know. I could also contribute to this culture exchange. It was that far back. Apparently. I don't like phrasing. Even so, What's Up is 6 characters, therefore it's a meme. Therefore it's a successful meme. Me, oh my god, 6-7, my favorite prime number. Is it 6-7? Is it 6? Is that a prime number? I just know like 51 is not a prime number, and it just disturbs me. Six. What do you guys remember about like old internet? Man, I feel like this is a conversation for like old people. I remember like YouTube when they had video response, like the feature for video response, and like so like people would reply to a video with a video, and then you could see like video replies on your channel as well, and that's how people did like collabs and stuff like that. I don't know how many of you were there for the Great British YouTube era with like Connor Frenta and like the bunch of them. But there was certainly an era. I had dial-up way back. What it hurt me so much. What's dial-up? This is a combo for OP. I mean, I didn't say that I wasn't one of them. He doesn't know dial. What's dial-up? Is it like when you have to like do the ring thing on the telephone? Is that called a dial-up? I'm sorry guys, I don't know what's a dial-up. At least I know why people say like you pick up the phone and you hang up the phone, okay? Used to had to connect your internet to your landline to transfer info. If you pick up the phone, you would lose the internet. What? What? I know there's like an Ethernet cable, like that's all I know. It's very slow. I think when I was young, there were already like modems and stuff. Let me tell you about something I learned about recently. If an unmarried guy turns 30 in some parts of Germany and countries that have quite a few German tourists, he will be put in a work uniform and put in front of the church, the city hall, for an area and a lot of foot traffic to clean a giant bag of bottle caps, often collected by the guy's dad and uncles. You either clean up all the bottle caps, or if a virgin woman kisses you, you're free to leave. Wait. Okay. Huh? But this is like in some parts of Germany, right? Which parts? What kind of ritual is that? This is even before Ethernet? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My youth is showing. The modem will use the landline cable to connect to the internet that's dial-up. I remember when I was young, and back then they didn't have like a lot of data. Like unlike now where all the telcos are super like competitive and stuff here. But it was so expensive just to access the internet on your handphone. So I had a handphone back then when I was in like primary school, and then I would like be very naughty and I'll be like, oh my god, like imagine if I just went on the internet. And I went on the internet, and because back then it was so expensive, I opened like the internet, and then my dad would like, because he was like the one paying for it, he would like immediately know, and he's like, do you go on the internet, like why is your phone bill so high? I'm like, oops. Now it's like whatever, like you go watch like 50 gigs worth of videos, doesn't even matter. Crazy. A ritual to punish you for not being married by 30. Reminds me of like Game of Thrones. It's like you walk down the village and like shame, shame, and people throw like vegetables at you or something. I'm surrounded by children who don't know what a dial-up is. I've seen a floppy disk, but then I've never actually like used it. And so like I've never also really used a lot of like old consoles, for example. I don't think I gained a consciousness when like all the old like PS something games came out. But my cousins who were like a bit older than me were into that, like the older PlayStation consoles and stuff. So they were like really into the trends. I sort of missed out a little bit on it. And I just never rode that trend. And then after that we had Ethernet. I feel like I'm listening to like my dad like give a lecture like, oh, back then, and then afterwards we had like the Ethernet, and then like Walkmans went out of style. Which is separate, and then we got Wi-Fi and 3G and stuff. Okay, I remember like up to from the Ethernet, I guess. It's like when in my house, like if the Wi-Fi kept failing, and then the computer would say something like, "Oh, you have to connect to the Ethernet instead," and I always thought like, why do I have to? What is this Ethernet thing? Anyway, my old internet nostalgia is RuneScape, Gunbound, and Adventure Quest. I did Adventure Quest was the first game ever that I was like sitting beside my cousin and watching him play, and I was like, wow, what is this thing? That's so cool. You get to like fight and stuff, and it's like online. It's not like a game that you have to buy separately. I was like, wow. And then RuneScape I discovered like a little bit later. And then my friend and I were like on RuneScape and stuff. But then you could do like so much more if you had a membership. And back then we were like poor, broke students. So none of us had memberships. And then we were like, wow, we want that like fancy stuff, but we can't have that. I lived out in, what's BFN? So my parents had dial-up till 2011, and then we used cell data. Ooh, what about Wi-Fi? You just skip Wi-Fi. I remember paying like $5 to download a ringtone. Oh my god, you paid $5 to download a ringtone? We had Bluetooth back in my days. In my school, and when I met up with my my cousins in Malaysia, we would like transfer each other stuff via Bluetooth. And then it was all the things like anime openings and like Naruto openings. So my cousins and I bonded over like Naruto back then. And in school we just transfer each other's stuff, including like videos. And then there were like people who transferred like scary videos as well, like the jump scare ones. You reminded me of all those ads. There's also a female version of it. Instead of cleaning bottle caps in high foot traffic, women get tasked to clean the church or city hall main door handles. Though I don't know if that's still done. I could only find evidence of the men versions. Wow, that sounds archaic. Maybe they just wanted like free cleaners, like free laborers to clean bottle caps. So they it's all like it's all a conspiracy by the government. They were like, oh, you know, like actually we are short of people to clean the church area, so like why don't we create this ritual thing, which can also like maybe boost our population stats because we shame them into like finding a partner. Donna, are you trying to pick a fight at the senior home today? Because you catch these hands after putting in that time. Putting these BFN is fucking, oh, I see. Bum fucking nowhere. We couldn't have Wi-Fi. Cable didn't go out that far. Ooh, that's like an experience that I feel like bigger countries have, because like over here it's just so small that we get all the stuff together at the same time. Like our country is just one city on its own, so you know everyone in the country gets the same thing at the same time. But well, I'm glad that you have like Wi-Fi now. Bluetooth does shitty 3GP videos. Yeah, and then like it was also the advent of like on your phone you could edit videos and splice videos up. So everyone was like, oh my god, I can do like so like super cool stuff now. Like just film me doing this, like standing here, and then like I will exit the frame, and then I will splice that video together and it will look like I disappeared. And that was just like basic video editing. the start of it. It's like it was like magic. This tradition is from the 1890s. Oh my god, why is it still in 2026? The big 26? I can't believe they associated being unmarried and single to being bored and free for community service. I'm telling you, it sounds like a government conspired plan. Like, definitely something was up there, you know? The rumored German efficiency. The thing is, they add to the trash around because the bottle caps being spread is enough for a bed. Oh my god. Pollution maxing. They can't do that these days, you know. People are getting married like later in life. 30s are the new 20s now, okay? Summertime. Okay, let me see if this shadow will work out. It's quite a big area, I'm not too sure. I've been trying to like work on using shadows to block out stuff better, because I tend to like sometimes the shadows don't really make sense and it's not as impactful. Anyways, I'm just rambling, but yeah. The last recorded city to adapt this tradition is Schladming, Austria. Oh, Austria. Where's Schladming? I've only been to Vienna. Schladming. It must be like in the outbacks, right? Oh, I just found a place called Wiener Neustadt. Summer days. It's pretty like kind of like centralish, but not that out back. West Austria. Oh, I'm seeing it on Google Maps now. Where's Vienna? I went there and I forgot where is it. Because I took a train from Hungary and then I went past Vienna and then I went past like Salzburg and then into Munich. Munich, I went out for like 2 hours or something just to see the Marienplatz. Almost missed my train, my next train to Stuttgart. So I did like a train trip with my friend like about 3 years back. But I really only had like 2 days in Austria, to be honest. Also, it was like kind of scary on the train at night. I'm not gonna lie. Like there were like drunk people on the train, and we're like my friend and I were like side-eyeing each other. But it was an experience. My other old internet nostalgia was MSN and trying to get a blog spot running. Oh my gosh, MSN was definitely something. You can get nudged by someone. Blogspot is like I knew about Blogspot, but I was never like good with the coding stuff, because I know a lot of people like they learn HTML CSS through coding. I mean, through Blogspot stuff, but I think back then I was still like too young to do any sort of like real coding. I was still like marveling at people even like making videos on YouTube and stuff. So yeah, I was like, how do people like for example, I think was it Dan and Phil, they had like a website and stuff, and I was like, oh my god, how did they do all that? How did they make it like a shiny sparkling website? And I was like still in school doing like basic arithmetic maybe, so I never really got into that, but I know a lot of people did get into it because of that. A lot of times I'm like, I feel like I was born like a bit too late for all this like cool stuff, you know, back in the day. Like I think I missed like the whole emo era, the emo music Vans Warped Tour era. Because a lot of formative things happen in like the later 90s. So if you just missed like by a year or something, it was a lot of content. Not Australia. Berlin adapted it in 2023. Ooh. Berlin why? This is a rabbit hole and a half. My blog was just absolutely basic. The enterprising kids already took their skills to Tumblr. I never got into Tumblr. I just knew Tumblr as like a place where people uploaded furry stuff. It was a bit too brain rot for me because I didn't really like get into too much fiction stuff back then. And I just knew Tumblr to be the place where like people would just discuss all sorts of stuff related to books they were reading. Like Twilight people were all there. Yeah. Wait, this shadow kind of a little bit too strong. Oh, that's so much better. My first ever... Okay, I might be remembering this wrong, but my first ever encounter with like digital art was I visited my dad's friend. Back then he had like a friend who he worked pretty closely with because they were from like the same company or something, and they had the same birthday or something like that. And his friend's daughter had like a tablet, and I just remember seeing her like draw on the tablet and stuff. And if I remember correctly, she was drawing some brony stuff, and apparently it was like commissions or something, and that was like just my first inkling of it. And then I realized it was like a whole subculture thing that was probably like part of the whole Tumblr thing, you know? One of my favorite tradition rabbit hole somewhere else is the... Oh my god, how do you pronounce that? Oh, I'm gonna butcher this. Gavla goat? The giant straw goat that started in 1966. Every Christmas, the goat is built, and the indomitable human spirit sees a giant pile of straw and thinks, man, how would that look burned? Wait, so they just built a goat and they burn it? For what? Like, is it like an offering to the gods, the agriculture gods, or... Which is highly illegal, but it doesn't stop people from doing it. That's crazy. What was the purpose? That's like the Trojan horse vibes. Oops. It's like the it reminds me of like Indian culture, where they also like burn effigies, and they do it in the Ganges River. And I know the Ganges River is supposed to be a very holy river, but we all know and we all agree that it is one of the most, if not the most polluted river in the whole of Earth. And it's because they burn like everything there, and like maybe put bodies there as well. You know, who knows? This goat is built in. Am I pronouncing it right? Like Gav, Guvla, Sweden. Oh, Sweden. It started as, I think, an art project. What, performance art? But now people bet on if it'll survive or not. What? You mean there's a chance that it will survive? I thought they just like burnt it to the ground like some like witch hunt or something. Oops. It kind of reminds me of Burning Man in the US. Burning Man? Now I have to search it up. Gavla. I can't type well because every time I draw, my iPad stand is right in front of my keyboard and it's blocking everything. Oh, I see it. It's a Gavla Boken. I'm gonna show it. Just give me 1 second. Gavla Gert. It looks like this. Out of the goats built since 1966, about 16 goats survive until New Year's. How much do they burn it? Like... Oh. The Gavla goat is erected every year on the first day of Advent, which according to Western Christian tradition is in late November or early December, depending on the calendar year. In 1966, an advertising consultant came up with the idea of making a giant version of the Yule goat and placing it in the square. The design of the first goat was assigned to the then chief of the Gavla fire department. The construction of the goat was carried out by the fire department. Oh, the fire department made it. And they erected the goat each year from 1966. Blah, 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 blah. The first goat was financed, blah, blah, blah. 7 meter tall, 3 ton. On New Year's Eve, the goat was burned down and the perpetrator was found and convicted of vandalism. The goat was insured and Strom got all his money back. What the hell is going on? I got a timeline here on Wikipedia with every goat's fate recorded. So they kept like rebuilding it and then like people kept trying to burn it down. Repeated destruction by fire. I thought they burned it as like a ritual, but I guess everyone just tried to burn it down. The display has become notable for being a recurring target for vandalism by arson. It's almost like they know what's gonna happen and they just built it again anyways. Because the fire station is close to the location of the goat, most of the time the fire can be extinguished. It's like vandals versus fire department war. This is so funny. If the goat is burned down before St. Lucia Day on 13 December, the goat is rebuilt. Its skeleton is then treated and repaired, and the goat reconstructed over it using straw, which the goat committee has pre-ordered. As of 2005, 4 people have been caught or convicted for vandalizing the goat. In 2001, the goat was burned down by a 51-year-old American visitor from Cleveland, Ohio, the Ohio man, who spent 18 days in jail. The court confiscated his cigarette lighter with the argument that he was not able to handle it. And he stated in court that he was no goat burner and believed that he was taking part in a completely legal goat burning tradition. Yeah, sure. After he was released from jail, he returned to the US without paying his fine. Wow. Keep scrolling down if you want to look at it. Oh, the timeline? The goats were basically capture flag style. Yeah, exactly. They keep adding safety stuff. Oh my, yeah, I see. They put the camera surveillance to monitor the goat 24 hours a day. Oh my god, Eris! Eris, welcome! Wait, I have to type now with my iPad stand blocking everything. Wait, no, raid, not raid! Oh my god! Not raid, a shout out! I haven't done this in too long. Eris. Eris! Thank you for the raid! Welcome in, friends. Hi Eris, thank you for the raid. How's your knee? My knee is knee how. Hi Juan, we going back, boys. Hi everyone, welcome raiders. I am Le Donuts. You can call me a donut or the US. And today I was supposed to be doing art. I am doing art, okay? Just really slowly. I'm reading a fun fact about a goat that keeps getting burned down. It was built by a fire department in Sweden, and then they kept trying to burn it down, and then they keep rebuilding it, and then they keep burning it down. So it's like a capture the flag style war between vandals, arsonists, and also the fire department there. So yeah, I'm just like checking this out because it's so funny. How's everyone today? What were you streaming, Airs? Please do not come back. I need to sleep. Go and sleep. Wait, why do you need to sleep? It's Friday. The night is young. That's so goated. That indeed. See, they introduced camera surveillance on 27 November. The Govla Goat homepage was hacked. They had a website with one, and one of the two official webcams changed. In 2003, the security guards were posted around the goat in order to prevent vandalism. The temperature dropped far below freezing. Wow. As the guards sheltered in a nearby restaurant to escape the cold, the goat was burned. Which means that someone was waiting this whole time for the guards to get too cold and then to go inside. Well, they also had to camp outside in the cold unless they actually built like a campfire or something nearby. And then my conspiracy is that maybe the vandals are literally one of the people in the fire department. That's how they know every single time. That's the explanation. Some of my favorite were the goats from 1972, 2005, and 2011. Oh my god. 1972. The collapsed. It just died on the spot. 2005. Oh my god, it survived. Well, I actually survived some years. 2005. It's a fire. Burned by unknown vandals dressed as Santa and the gingerbread man by shooting a flaming arrow at the goat. Reconstructed on 5th December, the hunt for the arsonist responsible for the goat burning in 2005 was featured on the weekly Swedish live broadcast Most Wanted. Wow. Damn. 2011. The goat was sprayed with water to create a coating of ice. Mild weather resulted in the protective ice melting. The Natural Science Club goat was also burned. Sorry, there's another goat called the Natural Science Club goat. Now that's a certified art of war. Soon made, probably. 1973. 1973. Stolen. The goat was stolen by a man who then... The goat, isn't it like we said it was like what, 8 meters, 7 meters tall? Who then placed it in his backyard. He was later sentenced to 2 years in prison for aggravated theft. I mean, there was an attempt, I guess. They started building 2 goats from 1970 or so onward. Damn. So that they can like replace it right after. Goku, more like Goatku. 23 meters tall and 3. Oh my god, 23. How do you just casually like steal it? Oh, the southern merchants became tired of their goats being burned down and stopped constructing them. Smashed to pieces. The Natural Science Club from the School of Vasa took over and built a miniature goat. And then it was stolen. That's insane. Lakes destroyed. Oh. Survived. Gamblers were for the first time able to gamble on the fate of the goat with English bookmakers. Wow, what an accomplishment. 2025 goat was also 2020. Wow, that's really recent. Zoom into the future. Blown over in a storm. Live stream started on 27 November. The official inauguration of the goat was on 30th November. On 27 December, the goat fell over due to strong winds from Storm Johannes. The goat and the live stream were taken down. 1987, heavily fireproof burned. That was, I mean, if there's a will, there's a way. Oh my god, 1997, damaged by fireworks. I like how they also like had to do reports on both goats afterwards. Why is this one so long? In 2008, 10,000 people turned out for the inauguration of one of the goats. No backup goat was built to replace the main goat should the worst happen, nor was the goat treated with flame repellent. On 16 December, the Natural Science Club's goat was vandalized and later removed. On 26 December, there was an attempt to burn down the Southern Merchant's goat, but passers-by extinguished the fire. The following day, the goat succumbed to flame. Oh my god, right! The next day after, it got burned. At 3:50 CET. Of course, they had to do it in a godless hour. 3:50 in the morning. Well, I hope... why is there mention of China here? 2014, at least 3 arson attempts were made, but the goat survived. In January 2015, the goat was transported to Zhuhai, China, until being moved back to Sweden in September. The Natural Science Club goat collapsed. It went to China for safekeeping. Oh, COVID. The inauguration was digital. Why? Wait. What? Huh? Wait, I'm seeing a lot of weird stuff now. Baby Jesus theft. The baby Jesus statue has often been stolen from this outdoor nativity scene in Sweden. Why is there so much weird stuff going on in Sweden? Garden gnome liberationist. What is this? Traveling gnome. Roaming gnome. Wait. The traveling gnome is a garden gnome lawn ornament brought on a trip and photographed in front of famous landmarks. The practice is called gnoming. Some instances have become national and international news stories where people have stolen a garden gnome from a garden and then send the owner photos of the gnome for a period of time as a practical joke before returning it. How would you know if it was your gnome? Like, there could be like so many different kinds of gnomes. The What? I'm sorry, what you're reading? I don't know what I'm reading. I'm discovering that all this weird shit is happening in Sweden. The indomitable human spirit of setting things in place. It's just built in us. Who stole Jesus? I don't know. To be fair, what else is there? We just gotta do some like silly stuff sometimes. Getting gnome as a meme feels like it happened eons ago. Was it like a meme? The Garden Gnomes Liberation Front that was created in France was a community that considered gnoming to be stealing garden gnomes from other people's property without the intention of returning them as part of their purported mission to free gnomes and return them to the wild, which has sometimes led to criminal charges, jail times, or fines. That is insane. In 2005, a group of American college students stole a garden gnome, dubbed Gnome Severson in the media, from a property in Redmond, Washington, and took it on a road trip to California and Nevada. Gnome Severson became a national news story after the group ran into socialite Paris Hilton at a gas station, who posed for a picture with the gnome that was printed in People magazine. What the hell? Burned by assailants dressed as Santa and the gingerbread man with a flaming arrow. That's all I have to say. That goat, I don't know what happened, man. This is crazy. We don't even have a garden. We don't have gardens. Like, most of us don't have gardens here. Now I see why a gnome is a meme. Like, I think was it like in Left 4 Dead or something? There was also like gnomes. Now I'm finding all sorts of weird shit. Well, this was a great tangent. What is this? It's not loading. Noam Chomsky is the carnival level. Oh, this is the live stream? Oh. Oh, rip. It just collapsed! It just gave out. This is such a mood. Oh my god. Well, wasn't that the mood for 2025 indeed? Windows log of noise, I know, right? That was me last year. That was the goat was what my mood for last year. Literally. Why don't we know him anymore? Maybe because it's theft. Oh. Another recent goat was picked apart by foraging jackdaws. What's a jackdaw? Caused the low quality shot that had a large amount of seeds. Is that like a bird or? Ah, it's a bird. Looks like a crow. Ah, it's related to but generally smaller than crows and ravens. Jackdaw. Corbett's. So like they just thought that it's like free nest. Rip. But I admire the fact that they keep like rebuilding it, you know. That is perseverance for you right there. I do find the most random shit. I feel like if you were on Wikipedia a lot, you probably find like weird stuff. We don't deep dive into Wikipedia enough. Like, I feel like it's one of those things that you could get entertained by forever. And also like Google Maps, if you like go deep into it, you could probably find some really, really cool stuff. Considering how you can see like almost all of the Earth from Google Maps. I just found out about it by my grandma telling me the right from the horse's mouth. I mean the goat's mouth. Was she there for it? Like I was on TikTok, and then I saw this series of like this dude that would like randomly go on Google Maps, and then he would like find strange structures, and then he would travel to that place to find, like, for example, like a castle. And then there was one where he accidentally marched into like cannibal territory, and then like the people were trying to lure him towards like deeper and deeper into like some cave looking place, and then he was like feeling really sus about it, and he freaking bolted and he ran for his life. That's kind of scary. She was there for the news reports about one or two of the burned goats. Oh my goodness. I swear. Before the internet, they decided to build goats. Let me change up the music a little bit. I'll listen to my favorite album of last year called Wind by Billy Rom, which is a Japanese band. Okay. Hmm? Oh my god, guys! It's Valentine's Day tomorrow. Doesn't concern me. I'm gonna sleep in, bro. You guys have anything planned for Valentine's Day? Guess who was going out for dinner on Valentine? Oh, wow! With whomst? With whomst? Does who has the honor? You know. I wanted to go eat eclairs with my mom. But she didn't seem very interested in the eclairs. But I swear the eclairs are really good. Just like I've had enough cake. But she works as like a kindergarten teacher, so like every month or so they have like at least one kid who has a birthday. Who's like sick of cakey stuff. But eclairs. I'm having an early reunion dinner on Valentine's. Oh yeah, you mentioned. And then riding the midnight bus to Malaysia. Oh, midnight busing with you. Midnight though, oh my god. You reach by like, it's like a red-eye bus trip. Is it one of those buses where you can like lie down, like a sleeper bus? Me as the fifth wheel. It's okay. I know people who fifth wheeled so hard they stopped being a wheel, I think. So the 2025 goat had the following measures: a fence, chicken wire netting on the inside, a ton of fireproofing, guards, cameras, webcams, and a live stream, and still it managed to get burned down. And I bet this year it get burned as well. Since it's a group dinner with two couples, it's okay. You can just pretend you're their children or something. Oh my god, where did that come from? Hold on, I'm like catching up to the messages. I don't want to care about Eternal Loneliness Day. I mean, it can be like self-love. Valentine's is whatever. It's another occasion to make you spend money. Have fun, bro. It's just reclining. Wait, how long is the bus trip? I hope it's not too long. Fifth wheel is just the steering wheel. Oh, wait, she's got a point, you know, she's got a point. Do fifth wheels upgrade to third wheels like a job promotion? How does that work? Like you have to hang out with just one couple then. That's just how you get to third wheel, right? How does that work? Hi Moon, oh you did the Vine Boom. Hi Moon. What's up? Sup? Was good? Was poppin'? Can't drive the car without the goated steering wheel. That's right. How will the couples make it, you know, without a steering wheel? Without someone there, you know, to drive them in the right direction? I have no concept of self-love. No! Self-love is important. If you don't love yourself first, who will? Exactly. You the goat, bro. Shit, bro. Shit, bro. You the goat. We're talking about goats again, huh? Donatize, wait, again? Quote so profound, the Wi-Fi to take a breather. Oh, did I actually? I didn't see, sorry. Wi-Fi couldn't take my... I don't know, it's back on. It should be back on now. The Wi-Fi took a wrong turn with the steering. I don't okay, so like on Valentine's Day, you know, like how there are a lot of haters. They're like, oh my god, like that couple so disgusting, oh my god. Like I don't mind hanging, I don't mind like fifth wheeling or whatever, but one of my pet peeves is like when when I like try to talk to someone, and then all like literally like all they talk about is just their partner, and then it's like, what about you? You know, like, did you just completely get absorbed into your partner? Like, what happened? It's back, but then I didn't see like the Wi-Fi go down. That's so weird. Am I back? Am I back? Cause like I still want to know you, you know, as like a friend, and then like, what have you been up to personally? I want to say you're back, but the moment I say that the Wi-Fi is gonna go wrong way, but my Wi-Fi didn't go out. My Wi-Fi didn't really go out. Like, bro, I'm talking to you, not your amoeba fusion pack. Yeah, exactly. Like, I kid you not, like, I've talked to people who just manage to link everything back to their partner. Like, I can't. Like, I want, like, where did my friend go? They merged together into a single organism. I don't know, guys. I say this, but then I might be just equally annoying if I ever, like, you know, if I ever. I have to pass out on. Okay. Good night, Airs. Thank you for the raid again. I hope your Wi-Fi doesn't lose the steering wheel. I hope not. I can be its steering wheel. I can be its fifth wheel. Rest well, Aries. Don't let the bed bugs give you Valentine's chocolate. Ugh. Yuck. There was one time. Oh my god, let me tell you. There was one time where let me just spoiler you first that it was a precursor to me getting rash. I don't know what I was like allergic to, because usually I don't really get allergic to anything. But one time, I just, when like at night, I just felt like really itchy, and I was like, what is going on? Like I just know my bed probably doesn't have like bed bugs or anything, but it got me so anxious because I was like, I felt so itchy, and then I felt I was going insane, and I washed like all my bed sheets, and I was like, once you have like bed bugs, you know, like it gets everywhere in the room as well, and I was like going insane. And then like the next day I got hives or something, and I guess I was like allergic to something. But that episode I was just thinking, like, if you ever get bed bugs, it is the most like psychosis inducing thing. I honestly don't know if I'll ever get there ever. That's, you mean like getting a partner? You don't have to. I think we forget that it's like we have the, I would say it's like the luxury of being alone. Cause back in the days, it's like everyone, it's like a social norm, or people had to get attached for like finances or things like that. But in the modern days, it's like, you know, whatever. Like if you're like comfortable with yourself, sure. If you want to get attached, sure. You know, it's like you get the choice now. Oh, a dark chalky? Dark chalky. Goodbye, good night, Aries. Good night, good night. Oh, damn. What? Damn. I might actually be able to sit here for a minute. Wait, what happened? Why can't you sit here? What has happened? I feel like I haven't went on an outing in a long time. Should just like take my ass somewhere tomorrow. Actually, I wanted to see like a Plave event tomorrow, but I feel like a lot of people will be there. Because they have like a collab or something with some dessert place. I think it's gonna be so packed. I had to go do IT stuff. Oh, moving lots of cables. Oh my god. Okay, I mean, just go do whatever you have to, you know. No worries. I don't know, it's just that I feel like I get stepped on the wrist for daydreaming sometimes. I mean, what can I say about it? I don't think I can offer like advice, but yeah. Like, I just can say that I'm pretty like comfortable with myself, and I really enjoy alone time, and like I love my peace. So if I ever get to there, then like the person should be like an add-on instead of, I don't know, someone I'm like I have to like depend on, you know what I mean? Or like it's depending on me. Like, I would just say like, for me it's like important to know yourself first. Because I hear from so many people, they just like get absorbed at like an amoeba, you know, and then they just lose themselves in the relationship. I'm just talking about it here and there, so yeah, I mean, fair enough. Yuri just loves peace. Peace? Oh, peace. Yes, I love my inner peace. One person that I love hanging out with, that I literally will never get annoyed by, is my sister. She's a specimen that needs to be studied. I feel like my criteria probably includes something like you have to be funny, because otherwise it'll be really awkward. Anyways, gotta head out now. I have some prep to do. Okay, go. Have a great day ahead. Thanks for hanging out today. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do next now. I'm just like staring at it. Oh, I wasn't even done with this. Oops. Oh yeah. Skip away. In other news, my textbooks for my Japanese have arrived. I don't know when I'll start studying for it. Probably like, I probably won't sign myself up for the exam like super early or anything, because I feel like I have some lifestyle changes to get used to this year still before I like get comfortable again. But I really am aiming to sit for JLPT because I feel like it's a nice certification to get after all these years of studying or whatever. It'll be nice to have some sort of physical certification for that. Oh. This is... Oh! Bagel, huh? I'm always like not prepared for this situation. You may or may not see some green colors, which in any case you no, you didn't see anything, you know? Okay, one second while I save this real quick. Save. Ah, okay. Say bye-bye. No green today. You didn't say nothing about no green. Hey everyone, it's your local Ikemen, Bagel. Why am I floating in mid? Oh my god, I'm jiggling. How do I stop jiggling? Okay, perfect. Oh yeah. What do I do next? Maybe like a reddish tone? Oh yes, I was talking about my Japanese. My textbooks arrived, and I will be trying to practice on my own, and we'll see how far I can get on my own. Exciting. 日本語です. I was just like chatting with Akamori, who's like also a Twitch viewer as well, and I was just saying, like, you know, there were many times where I felt the limitations of my Japanese, and it's like, you know, since I've studied it this far, I might as well just like continue, set a goal for myself this year. I have like a rough bucket list of things I wanted to do this year, so we'll see how they turn out. I don't know, do you guys have any like New Year's resolutions of sorts? I wrote that I wanted to like set up my Etsy store again, but you know, like currently it's kind of tough. I don't know, like my friend who does her small business, who did her small business, you know, as a main source of income, was like not having it easy because of all the stuff going on in the US and mailing and things like that. So even if I set up Etsy, it's like I don't know how much traffic I would get again. And also I kind of want to like reset a little bit of the stuff that I offer, because I made a lot of sharp chin Genshin keychains, which I feel like you gotta like adapt, you know, and like Genshin's sort of popular, but like I don't know, kind of not as popular as before. But also like there are so many new series coming up, and then yeah, I don't know, I have limited storage as well. I really want to like change out some of my current stock for something else, especially since in May I have to booth again. So we'll see what happens there. Hopefully the situation with like mailing gets a little bit better, because it's so expensive for like I think people in the US have to pay like a lot more now because of like tariffs. That's for, I guess that's for people who set up like small businesses in the US and then they have to source for stuff. But then on our end, it's also like it's we get lesser traffic, I guess. And anyways, I don't really do Etsy full time anyway, so it's like something for I do for fun, you know. So I will just monitor the situation, if you will. See when's a good time to reset some stuff. Bumpy, bumpy. Oh my god, let me let you listen to my favorite track on this entire album called Serenade for Brahma. It's playing right now. It's so good. Wait, where did my Spotify thing go? Hello? It disappeared. Never mind. Oh, I think it's covered. Is it? Oh no, it's right there. It's right there. It was just late. It was lagging. How do you booth and also show up for band practice at the same time? Well, let me just pull out my calendar real quick. I don't think we went to like May practices yet, so I think it's fine, but Dojima is like mid-May, which I've already like raised. And the band thing is like third, like end May, so well, I will be busy, but it's like not impossible, you know. My whole life I've had to juggle band practice with my life somehow. I remember in like secondary school I was struggling with math and Chinese, like higher Chinese. I was like doing so badly. I was getting scared because it was close to O levels. And so I thought about it. I gave it a long, hard think. And I was like, I think I'm taking too many subjects and I feel like I should drop art because I only took up art at secondary 3. And then it got added on as an O-level subject for me. And so I was like, I think I have too many commitments. So I was taking like 10 subjects and then I also had my band CC, which is like I was in military band back then. It took up so much time of my life. I'm telling you, like half of my, maybe half or even more of my secondary school days was just like military band. And then I told my art teacher like, I think I have to drop art. And then he was like, no. He was like, what? No. And then I was like, okay. And I continued to suffer with my math. And I guess it all turned out fine anyways. Can you imagine if I dropped art? Couldn't be me. Because I actually used some of my secondary school art as my uni portfolio. You're not supposed to, but how will they know? I did that and it was fine. Insane. Well, my whole life has been like heavy commitment stuff, I feel. Like in primary school, I was in band. More like, to be more accurate, I changed my primary school, right? So I was in like another school for 3 years, the first 3 years. And one funny thing that happened is that it wasn't compulsory to have a extracurricular activity back then, but I did explore my options, right? And so I chanced upon, you won't believe it, I chanced upon the Wushu club. That's right. Your girl almost went to martial arts. And I did join the practices for a bit, okay? And then I knew this day would come, but like, so there was one practice, and then, so basically what I did when I joined, I did like the stances. Like there's this thing called mapu, so you have to like sort of semi-squat down and then just train your standing pose, and then you did like kicking stuff and things like that. And then I saw like some older kids who were technically my seniors, they were doing like sword stuff. Yeah. I had like the shirt too, and then on the left it said like Quan, which is like your fist, like in Chinese. Anyways, it became a meme afterwards because my dad kept laughing at me afterwards because I quit Wushu like so fast. So the reason I quit, and I knew this was gonna happen when I joined, was one fine day, the day that I was not looking forward to, they were like, okay, so the next practice, we are going to do splits. And then I said, no, peace out. And I just never turned up for the practice ever again. And then, so I had the shirt with me, and then I would just wear it casually at home, and then my dad would be like, you're not even in Wushu anymore. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I wasn't gonna like deal with all that, you know? I was not about to do all that. That's very relatable. I know. Why would I do that? Like, cause every time I saw, like, for example, like Chinese dance, I always saw the Chinese dancers have to do flexibility like exercises, and I'm not about to do all that. So the moment they said like we have to do splits the next practice, I said no, I'm out. So afterwards, after I changed my school, because of like personal reasons, I went to another school. And the school that I went to, my sister actually joined the band before me. So it was like a brass band, and she was playing a cute little like cornet, which is a small version of a trumpet. And so she started earlier than me, and then I joined a little bit later, and I started with the trombone actually. So that's how I first got into band stuff. But I really like band because it gives you like so many opportunities to go overseas. And then I remember just in primary school alone, I got to go to Hong Kong Disneyland because there was like a Disneyland Winter Band Fest there, Winter Band Festival. And then on another occasion we went to like Malacca because there was like some, I forgot what occasion it was, maybe an exchange or something, but I got to like go to Malacca together as well. It was like pretty fun. Yeah, so I did play the trombone for like three-ish years. Got promoted to section leader so fast. like I just remember like the instruments are so nasty. It's so old and nasty, and it's like there were so many like rusted ass instruments. And like if you were like section leader, you got to get the beautiful golden trombone, and it made all the difference. And then in secondary school, there's also law, right? So it's all connected. So in secondary school, I was like thinking, oh crap, like now I have to choose a extracurricular activity again. Like whatever, what shall I go, which one should I go to? And then the school that I went to is the same as my dad and a lot of my relatives actually. And so there was a military band, and my dad was in the military band as well. So he knew what was up. And the funny thing is that he actually used to play the trombone back in the military band. And he was like, you're not gonna survive military band if you play a trombone because it's gonna be so freaking heavy. And so he sent me for flute classes. So it was all planned, right? It was all part of the keikaku. So he sent me for flute classes. right before I went for like the trials, like the CCA trials. And then at this, like I went for my first few flute lessons outside of school. I only learned until a basic level, and then I stopped after I could practice more in school. And I didn't have like much of a need for the flute school anymore. So basically, when I first tried playing the flute, I couldn't make a sound either because I came from a brass background. And so I was like trying to buzz into the flute, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing, man? So I couldn't make a sound on the flute. But then like after a while I managed to get the hang of it. And so when I first joined the trial sessions for the band, I told them, hey, so like actually I learned a bit of flute outside. And then they were like, oh, perfect, you can join flutes then. And then I was like, ha ha ha, all part of the cake. Yeah, so I went to flutes, and then I played the flute and on and off the piccolo as well, because it is like just the same fingering. So I played piccolo some years. Towards the end I played piccolo a bit more because I used it for my band competition. And then I did like 2 marching competitions too. So like every 2 years there's the marching band SYF. They call it like the symphonic. Wait, no, that's not right. SYF is just like the competition. So I went for 2 of that. Oh my god, I'm telling you, the stress, man. You practice like 8 months or something, and then the whole show's like over in 8 minutes. Yeah. Like, it was so intense. I had band camps. There was this crazy teacher who woke all of us up at 7 a.m. in the morning. And, like, mind you, band camp is so fucking tiring because it's like to prepare for the competitions, right? So you practice the whole day, like, before that. Your body is a wreck. And you just need, like, a little bit more rest the next day. No! This teacher at 7 a.m. rings some, like, random-ass bell. And then we all had to like go down and like stand in the parade square place, and then like in order at 7 a.m. for no reason, and without any notice the day before as well. Like none of they didn't even tell us anything, so we didn't even get to wash up or anything. It's just 7 a.m. It was dead ass military. I'm telling you, I've been in the freaking military. It's just like my instrument is my weapon or something, you know. And they were like, why are some people late? Like, everyone's supposed to be here on time. It was crazy. Like, what the fuck? I don't know what was on their minds, okay, but I was so tired, man. And then like nearer to competition season, we would have to go extra early to school. Like, you can imagine if we had to reach school at like 7, we would have to reach at like 6:30 or something in the morning to practice in the morning before assembly. But that was like kind of nearer to the competition season. But yeah, you can just imagine like how heavy commitment it was. It was a very, very trying time of my life. Which, you know, cool, valuable experience. Probably would never do it again. Never ever. One time's good enough. And then that was my peak fitness era. Like, we ran so much, we did so much exercise that I didn't even have to like train or anything for the fitness exams, because I was trained and tried every day. And then from there it was just downhill. From there my health was just downhill. Y'all had to exercise for military band? Yes. Like, if there was a curricular activity that was a mix of all types of CCAs, it was a mix of sports, it was a mix of uniform groups and art, it was military band. And I had to do push-ups, okay? I had to do like all sorts of stretches, and then we had to march on the field in formations. I had a whole era. if you ever saw photos of me from back then, I was burned. I was tanned as fuck. And all of us had like sock tans and neck tans and sleeve tans. And we had to slather on our sunblocks as well. Yeah, I was very fit back then. My calves were rock solid. Anyways. Anyways. Afterwards, I somehow, by some work of God or something, got into my junior college through direct admissions. Because I was like, hee hee ha ha, let's just apply for fun. Let's see if we can do this shit. And I just got accepted into my sister's junior college because she was on like the longer program there. But I only went in for junior college level. Even though I like completely messed up my E-flat scale on the flute. They were like, I guess they also looked at your results and I did like kind of like good enough to get in. And so they were like, okay, you can come in through your DSA. They call it like direct admission scheme or something. And then so I continued playing the flute again for another 2 years. So in total, I guess it was like 6 years. And then afterwards, I just stopped playing the flute already. Yeah, so I played the flute again for another 2 years, but it was not for a military band anymore. It was like it was for symphonic band. So then I had to like actually get good at music again, because in marching band you kind of just had to like blast as loud as possible so that people could hear you. But then in symphonic band you have to be a bit more like sensitive about the dynamics and things like that, and like actually like try to hear out for people. Insane late night. No, I'm telling you, I've been in band for like my whole school life. My entire school life is band. And then guess what? In uni, oh, you know the rest of the story. But my uni band story is pretty like, it's just like I guess I was like in orientation, and then I was like, man, I kind of like singing, because back then I was like trying to do covers and stuff, but I never actually tried like singing in a jam band kind of stuff. But I really always like, I always looked at like electric guitar, like rock music. I mean, I always listened to like anime rock music and things like that, right? And I always like did karaoke and stuff. So I was like, it'll be fun, I guess. And I was so scared. Actually, I was kind of like terrified of trying. But I like, something in me told me that I had to just give it a try. And then I just like went for it. And then I just continued in another band. But then I didn't play any other instruments except my vocal folds. And that's how the story goes. It's Bagel Yam. Yeah. It was claimed. Viewer rewards is Bagel has been activated. My goodness, yes, now you know the full band lore. I have been in all sorts of bands. Yeah. I mean, I feel the most comfortable in a band, I guess. I mean, I couldn't even like begin to imagine if I had to join another like CCA, because I feel like I need music in my life, you know, and my bloodstream. Like, I just imagine sometimes like, what if I just joined the art club? But then that would mean like I wouldn't really get to interact with other musicians, or like, you know, it just felt weird to me. Like, I just feel like I always had to be near people who do music or stuff. Yeah. Oh my god, what's the time now? Wow, it's 1:30. Also, I did have some influence, I guess. Like, my cousin was into like, he had his like mini band as well. Yeah. I'm just glad it's all coming together. It's so, I think it's such a privilege though, like being able to see how different kind of bands work. Cause I've been in like brass band. Oh my god, I'm telling you, when I was in primary school, the brass band that I was in was known for like dancing. And then on like some embarrassing occasions, I had to like do a dance with my stupid ass trombone. And all my section mates back in primary school were guys, and it was so awkward. Yeah. And then like military band was a whole other monster. Like I could go so into depth into like how military band works, because boy oh boy, can I tell you that the marching part is crazy. There's a whole system, okay? Like my school, basically what we did is we hired like a handful of Thai instructors, because Thai military bands are quite well known for their like drum line, for example, and their color guards. Color guards are the people who like wave flags and things like that. So we had to hire like Thai instructors, because I think the band, the school band was kind of like in a down period where they weren't really getting like a lot of gold awards or whatever. And then they were like in some sort of arc where they were like, oh, now this is the moment for us, now we have to get the gold now. Funny enough, we did get something equivalent to gold, but it's because like they changed the grading criteria to be named differently, so I don't know if that affected anything, but anyways, we managed to get gold. But like the equivalent of gold. So we would be on the field. Yeah, the best are Thai people, yeah. Especially their drum lines. You can look it up, like drum corps. The Thai people are like really good at it. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so on the grass, right? The logistics, it's so logistically heavy, it's crazy. We would have people, like I had to march on an actual grass field, which was crazy to me because right after I left, they replaced it with a synthetic field and I wanted to strangle somebody. Like we had to do it on a real field, and so it was like uneven all the time, and when it rained, we took off our shoes and our socks and we marched on the muddy ass ground. And sometimes I would have like moves where I had to like fucking fly diagonally backwards, and like some people slipped and fell as well. It's such a mess. Yeah, and then yeah, so on the ground they would have to spray paint like 8-step intervals, like people, like you literally walk like 8 steps and that's like one length, because in the song they would usually count it as like counts of 8 or like 4 or 8. So we would receive like coordinates. Like I'm not even kidding, we had a sheet of coordinates. Everyone had like a label to them, and so at one point I think I was F4, flute 4, and then so there would be like clarinet 1, saxophone 1, something like that. So the Thai instructors would be the ones looking at the drill chart. It's almost like a dance choreography formation thing. And then so you have to memorize like how many steps in front of you do you take, how many steps behind, how long do you have to like stay there for. And you just keep practicing from set to set, like, and then you just repeat over and over and over again, like rain or shine, you just had to do it. And then you would have to do it with your section mates as well before you join back into like whole band. And then there was like also a thing where if you couldn't go out on the field, you could still practice like on the spot while you play your music. You put your first foot out to like whichever direction you had to take for the next set, you know, on the spot. So that was also a way of practicing. But it was very, 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 very physical indeed. So we would be like doing warm-ups in the hall, like literal exercises. And it was literally like a sports CCA. It's insane. It's like, yeah, I don't even know what I went through. Probably like the trauma has been erased in my brain already. But that was a whole era. For me, I did the non-music version of it, which was Marches and Formations. That was back in Sec 2 to 4. You mean like a uniform group kind of thing? So when you said you did all that plus having to play the trombone is insane. Oh no, I played the flute. Because my dad sent me for flute lessons. So I went into military band with flute. Because my dad knew that it was going to be like really heavy to march with the trombone. Ah yes, the scouts. Yeah. So like during National Day in school, we were part of the uniform groups also to like stand there and we would play like National Day songs. Yeah. But flute is like deceptively hard as well. Because one side of it is longer than the other. So actually it was easier to turn towards your right than your left as well. So some stuff were like pretty hard for us. But yeah, that was insane. And then as a flute player, if you happen to march like right past a trombone player, you would like fear for your life. Excuse me, because like imagine you just like go super close to them and they whack you in the face with the slide. Welcome back, Nostalgic. Legit insane. It's really crazy. It's really crazy. We let me see what else I can remember from that era. My first SYF competition, we did the New World Symphony. So we had a gigantic prop, which is half of a ship because it was like about Christopher Columbus, right? So there was half a ship which was being like rolled around during some of the movements. And then there was one time one of my bandmates, like I don't know how because I didn't see it happen, but he knocked his into like the ship and then like he started bleeding at the mouth or something like that. That happened. Yeah, like an actual like half a ship. And then to like at the end of the performance, we had a gigantic map, which is so big, like it's literally spanning over like multiple people. So that map was like used to drape over everyone at the end of the performance. Like you can imagine like if people like stood in a rectangular grid and then they rolled out the map across everyone and everyone just had to put up their hands so that, you know, they were supporting the map like that. So it was some like epic reveal at the end, you know? Yeah, that was something. That was my first one. And then the second one, the second competition, we did Miss Saigon. I think we were planning to do like Les Miserables, but then halfway they changed it for some reason and then we did Miss Saigon instead. And then for Miss Saigon, we had like color guards, which were kind of like low-key actually just dancers from the dance CCA. So one of them played like the guy, and the other one played the girl, the Vietnamese girl, and then they were like doing dances and stuff. Yeah, and you know like how it's like kind of loosely like military related, so like usually people like color guards, they would hold like flags and spin it, but our color guards held like the fake guns, so that was interesting. I think for that one we didn't really have any giant props if I remember correctly, but yeah, that one was tiring. Oh yes, of course, how can I forget? So like the main point of like military band is that there's a drum major, and I'm telling you, the drum major has a completely different practice routine from the rest of us. And I just remember like both times, like the both competitions I went to they had different drum majors, because one was my senior in the first year, the other one was like someone in my year, and both of them always had to practice like separately in the field from us, because they had to practice like twirling the long stick that they had. And one of the criteria that will get judged on is actually how well your drum major performs as well. So they will have to like do tricks with the thingy, and then like turn it and throw it in the air and catch it as well. Yeah, and so that was important for them. Those are always fun. It's fun until you're like the only one doing it in the competition and everyone's looking at you, you know? Yeah. Oh my god. I remember that everyone had to carry a 1.5 liter bottle. We had this like huge tumbler that everyone had to bring to hydrate ourselves. And then like the logistics people would have to like buy ice from the nearby convenience store, and then they would make like cold water so that during our practices we could just go and refill our bottle at the field. I'm telling you, it was a whole arc. Sometimes I can't even believe I went through that. Crazy. I think my dad did come and watch like some practices. So you know how, oh my god, I can tell you about the costumes. So you know how like we have all the fancy ass like costumes with the headgear and then with the feather looking thing. I had to wear that. It's so fugly, but we had to wear that. And yeah, I just tell you, it's so fucking hot. Okay, like the only times we wear it is closer to the competition, when we do like a full dress rehearsal, for example. And then we would have to practice with the actual costume. It was so fucking hot. The photos of the uniform. Let me see if I can find it. I think we got like a pretty dapper design during my year, but they may or may not have changed it since. But I can try to find it. Was I involved in this? Jesus Christ. I'm gonna like dox everything, bro. I think they changed the uniform a little bit since I left. Can I just save this? Oh no, this is the new uniform. Where's the old one? Let's see if I can find the old one. I mean, I see it, but it's like I would be doxing. Oh shit! What the fuck? What the fuck is this? I'll ask about it in chat. I'll go sleep. What's yours? Oh my god! Please have a rest. Wait, let me see if I can like find it right before you go to sleep. Oh my god. Okay, I can show you like real quick. I can show you real quick. This was one of the competitions, I think. But this is the new costume. This is not my year. But it was something like that. Like there was like headgear and everything. The colors were the colors are similar, but this is not the costume that I wore. Yeah. Hi Fate Fang. Are you doxing my military band days? Are those Napoleon looking hats? Yeah. We like, so it was like a helmet thing, and then the feather came like separately, and then you could like stick the feather into the front of the helmet and then hook it at the back. That's how it worked. Bukit Panjang is a nice place though. Yeah, I guess. Donut was a band nerd. What do you mean? Yes, I was a band nerd. By circumstance, I just got into band my whole life. But then in uni, I got into a jam band. So does that make me less of a nerd, or is that more of a nerd? You did something you enjoyed, nerd? Who said I enjoyed it? Nostalgia. I did not enjoy a single moment of this. It was torture. This specific phase was torture. There's a mall there with donkey. Ooh, what would I know about that? And a shop with lemongrass lime juice. Where? Why do it? Because I didn't know what I signed up for. I was like saying that oh, I was like sharing my lore about how I was in like different types of bands throughout my entire school years. So I went from like a kind of like symphonic brass band, and then I was like, yeah, I guess it'll be chill. Like, I mean, I would probably just have to like play music and stuff again. I didn't know what I was signing up for the marching part. I really didn't. Had I known, who knows if I would join again, you know? It really felt like I was in the military or something. Next career? No, I'll never go back to it. I am, however, in like a jam band still. So the only instrument I play now are my vocal folds. Okay, I'm gonna try to like render some of the hair and then I'll go to sleep. I don't know, did you guys join any like cool clubs or something in school? I think I'd try the purplish hue for this. Or maybe just do normal first and then do purple. What got on? Never had money? Money? Oh. I guess it's like kind of like to do with our history or something, but we have this thing called like, well, I don't know what it's called, but we had funding like specifically for like band activities because our previous, like our founding prime minister wanted bands to be a thing in school, because I don't know, maybe like it was his favorite activity to build, like for character building or things like that. So schools actually receive like funding for band stuff, and so like it was not an uncommon thing for students here to be in the band. So we didn't really have to pay out of our pockets or anything for our own instruments unless you decide to pursue it after like formal education. So all the instruments were kind of like, it belonged to the school, so we could just like borrow it. Club sandwich. Boy bands? Nah, more like a boy band. No, like a rock slash pop jam band. Usually we do like popular songs, Japanese songs, Japanese Korean songs. Like the kind of band with like electric guitars and bass and drum. Do you think he'd be a fan of Blackpink? Wait, who? You mean... Oh, you mean Lee Kuan Yew? I don't know. How would I know? How would I know if Lee Kuan Yew be a fan of Lisa? I don't think he'd be that into it. I mean, I'm not even that into Blackpink. They probably just look at it more from like a economic point of view. Like, oh my god, look, the arts can generate revenue for us and make us well known in the region type shit, you know? Dora. Dora the Explorer. Wait, let me change the music. Let's go and listen to some Plave since I'm drawing Plave. I will have some Plave inspo. I just love you. 나 아름다워. Feel like I'm dreaming. All day, all day. Oh, let me try to block out the colors a bit more effectively. Could you be my star always? Ayo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Lock-in mode. Could you be my star always? Just love you. Could you be my star always? Ooh, could you be my star always? Oh, look at me, look at me. 나의 영화, 나의 영화. 끝나고 끝이 아닌 거라고. Feel like a Hollywood star. Now I'm saying I'm in love. 끝나고 끝이 아닐 거라고. I'm looking at you. I will change my model back. It's been a while. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Oh my god, what is happening? Why am I so big? Oh my god, I just came. Oh my god. Fritz! Now I have to look for my model. Bye. Hi. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. 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 Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, hydrate? Oh, I actually don't have a cup of water beside me. One moment. I will grab some water. I will go for like maximum another like half an hour or so, and then I have to sleep, okay? I will get some wa. Oh, my butt. Why sleep? Why poop? Whoa, whoa, whoa. 나의 이런가 혼자만은 나 always 기다릴까 요즘 어때 Hello 말은 뭐라고 있어 절대 난 어울리지 않은 거란 말 점점 커졌어 너의 그곳을 알아갈 수 있게 너의 곁에 내가 숨 쉴 수 있게 Wait for you Wait for you Always 기다릴게 생각나지고 아무것도 보이지가 않아 아무리 나도 저리 넌내 돌아 기다릴게 너에게 그곳에 내가 알 수 있게 I am speed 속에 울고불는 너를 봤었게 약속을 할게 두 번 다시 네 손 놓지 않을 거라고 What? I don't know if I should go to McDonald's for breakfast tomorrow morning. You should flip a coin. I don't usually eat McDonald's breakfast, so it's a bit too heavy for me. Kokuma Twikim. A bit too greasy. I feel like the hash browns and stuff a bit too greasy for me in the morning.
The number you have dialed is not available at present. Please leave your message after the beep.
Make it go click click. Make it go mad mad.
Make it go wreck, wreck.
I know, bomb it, jump way, away. I don't wanna hear anymore. Way, away.
We make a trend, 흔해 빠지면 배란 잡아 fuck off. No, we make a friend, friend들을 아는 break 모두 모여.
여기로 shake it, broken line.
나 집에 안 갈 거야.
Too heavy? Yeah, it does feel a bit too greasy for me in the morning. McMuffin is so tasty. I usually don't get it unless, like, I don't know. The last time I got McDonald's breakfast I can remember was like at least a year ago, when I was like, no, it's definitely more than a year ago. When I had to like prepare for a con with friends. Oh my god, that was actually like so long ago though. Like to me, like a burger is like almost like a whole meal, and I usually don't eat like whole meals for breakfast. I just kind of eat like a bread and that's about it. Like 2 slices with like chocolate stuff. Let me show you. Oh, I when Frame visited, I brought Frame to like the first meal that we had. This one, it was an essential. Wait, where is it? Where's my window capture? This one. It's like toast, but inside it's like a butter and kaya. And kaya is like a mix of coconut and like pandan, and then with a side of egg, and then coffee or tea. That's the toast set that we have here. Yeah. Something else I can think of is like prata, which I sometimes eat as breakfast also, which is Indian. So this is like Indian food. I mean, essentially it's like dough, but sometimes you can get them with different flavors. It can be anything you want, honestly. Like I like cheese prata with fish curry. It's so freaking good. Please don't be kaya toast with half-boiled eggs. Why? I like it. It's not. It's nice. It's nice. I'd smash. It's so good. It's so good. Everyone knows the real traditional breakfast is egg McMuffin, hash brown, and raw beverage. The last time I had that was so long ago. I don't know. I just feel like I don't really like hash brown. Like, yeah, I know like it's like crispy potato, which everyone likes, but honestly, I don't really crave hash brown. It feels a little bit too like heaty to me, like irritating for my throat. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like a bit too greasy for me in the morning. What else do I have? Sometimes my mom just doesn't bother, and then we just eat like egg. Oh, I know. We have like bread from Bread Talk, I guess. They have like fancy bread. Like, you know, this kind. Floss buns. Oh yeah, buns. Oh, I love like polo buns. I don't know how to describe these. These are okay, so it's like kind of, oh my god, how do I even begin to describe this? Do you guys have something like this in the US? It's like the top is like crispy and sweet, like there's a butter taste, and then the inside can still be either butter or like they can also put like meat fillings. Speaking of buns, oh yes, this is another one. Chinese steam buns. This could be a breakfast item as well. Like you could eat the ones with pork or chicken inside, or like corn filling, or vegetable buns. There's also like the butt looking ones, lotus buns that has like lotus paste inside. It's like this pinkish color with lotus paste inside. The hash slinging slasher. Yeah, it does. I guess the texture is kind of like melon pan. Corn. I love corn bao. I ate it all the time. It's like a sweet corn filling. Have you never had it? Okay, this is not it. Wait, bao. Yeah, it's like a sweet corn filling. Closest we would be like biscuits and gravy. Biscuits and gravy? I guess, I mean, if we eat biscuits in the morning, it's like we would dip it into like a chocolate drink, or like use a drink as a dip. Not really gravy per se. Like, we would dip it until it's like soggy. Biscuit. Something like this. It's like, just dip it in there. Steam buns is my uni breakfast because Lawson is near all 3 uni buildings. Steam buns are great. I've heard that Lawson's has god tier chicken. It's the spicy one's pretty good. You're American? Sausage gravy. Ooh. Huh? You're telling me these are biscuits underneath? Is that like a cream feeling thing? Oh my god, I've never had these. Cream crackers. I just eat it plain. I don't like dipping. I like to dip into the into Milo, which is like a chocolate drink. Our biscuits aren't cookies. Oh, I see. Like when you say biscuits over here, it's like usually like the ones that I showed you, like this kind of like cookies. I guess it's different. Used to beat people up for hoarding those. Hoarding? Cream crackers? Like over here there's a bunch of like different confectionery. So we have like the whole bunch of like different kinds of biscuits. There's like the ones with like lemon kind of like feeling in between 2 crackers as well. Like all sorts. But I'm not a cracker person because I don't like the feeling of like when you bite into a cracker, it's like all hard and then it like stabs the roof of your mouth. I don't really like crackers. I like softer stuff like buns. American biscuit is more closer to British scones. Ah. I've had scones before. I see. It led to some confusion in the past. You come here and you order biscuits and they're gonna give you like this thing. We have beef floss crackers here. Never get a Singaporean started on food. Look where I brought her. I mean, I'm just like giving examples on like food that you can have other than a breakfast, you know. Like I've had to get used to hearing others referring to things like chicken burgers here, unless it's made with beef, it's a sandwich. Like to me, sandwich is literally like the convenience store kind. It's like a triangle with bread, and then in the middle, there's just like a little bit of fillings. You need to dip in Milo first. Yeah, you gotta dip it in Milo. Get a little bit soggy, or like just a little bit soggy. That was your first mistake. Had a heated debate with a Dutch person on if it's sandwich or burger. Oh yeah, or that one I've heard of before. Yeah. I'd probably be done eating whatever it is by the time we're done arguing. To me, sandwich is if it's between 2 pieces of bread. Before being told. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like the 7-Eleven kind, right? Like basically this kind. This to me is sandwich. No fear. Welcome back, frame. I'm gonna have to go and sleep like soon. So I'm just saying. Because it's getting a bit late. In the end, I'm just gonna run with this bluish kind of shadow. I think it's just nicer. Is also sandwich. I had returned and have a fresh haircut. Ooh, are you bald now? Did you dye your hair or it's just a cut? Hi, banana. In Dutch, there's actually a third term for it. For us, the word sandwich means something else. What? Dutch sandwich. But you're already bald? When you remove the hat, it's already bald. But now it's shiny too. Oh, you got it polished? Damn. Now you can see your own reflection in your own head in the mirror. Wait, I have to search the Dutch sandwich. My sister showed me this. Oh my god, this atrocity. My sister showed me this atrocity before she went to the Netherlands for exchange, and we were both like appalled by this. But then I kind of realized that it's like a little bit similar to what I eat sometimes for breakfast. Like just a bread and then they sprinkle like chocolate sprinkles over it. But then I realized I also like just spread chocolate sometimes onto the bread and eat it, so it's not that far off, to be honest. Hagel Street? Oh my god, I'm butchering this. It looks like Aussie fairy cake. Pretty good. I mean, I can imagine. You can't really go wrong with chocolate, right? We have that too. We got it from the Dutch. Oh yeah, you guys got colonized. I forgot. Thanks, colonization. Yikes. But I mean, thanks to that, they also have Indonesian food over there, I guess. Hi B, thank you for the hydrate. Okay, I was drink my water, which is really far away from me for no reason. Stretch. Thank you. So, oh my god, but now I'm gonna butcher those pronunciations. Broche. Oh my god, I've heard that from my sister. Sandwich, s'mores, burger, butter, ham. All are a different kind of bread with something in between. Ooh. Can't have too often, but here, there, it's good. Ah, because it's too sweet. What's butter ham? I've heard of this thing called schnurt. And then my sister was laughing because she said it's the consistency of snot, so it sounds like schnort. Oh, open sand. Oh, that's what it is. Is that what it's called in German? I used to eat that daily as a kid and somehow stayed 30 kgs until like 18. Wait, were you guys here when I was showing like what I usually might consider breakfast? Oh my god, what is it? Choco I'm gonna pretend I know how to pronounce that. Let me just copy that. Ah! Excuse me, where's my control key? Jack Jones, fuck. What did it copy? No, it's just friggin'. Oh, that's sprinkles. I see. Hagelschlag. Ah. There's always British crisps sandwich. Ooh. Oh my god, one of my favorite snacks of all time is the Danish butter cookies, which like people meme as like putting like sewing stuff into the box, like this shit. I can freaking inhale this thing. I can inhale this shit at a scary rate. You want to have my daily breakfast right now? You're eating breakfast now? This one? This one's your breakfast? Just breathe in once and there you go. Yeah, exactly. Like, if there was like an open box of this. Oh wait, sorry. Let me allow. If there was like an open box of this, it will vanish in like an hour. So I'll be like, and then like, it'll be gone. Oh man, I love me a white trash set. Santo. Cheap lunch meat, white bread, potato chips with mayo and mustard. Wait, potato chips in a sandwich? I've never eaten potato chips and bread together. Not the box, I don't eat breakfast. Oh, you don't eat breakfast? I'm a Texas rappy. Do you feel like hungry in the morning if you don't eat breakfast? Because like I just eat a bread, and usually if I eat a bread or I don't, it doesn't matter, because like by 10 or so, by 10:30 or something, my stomach starts rumbling, and then I just have to find like a snack to eat anyways. So yeah, I end up like eating just something small. It adds a satisfying crunch. Ooh. Ooh. I'm not really like a hard cracker person, I guess. More of a soft, like a muffin or a, you know how like I don't know if you guys have like the same thing, but like Subway, they sell like cookies which are like almost like half baked, so like it's still a little bit soft on the inside. I like that kind of like consistency. So I like stuff like cake, like softer stuff. Chips and sandwiches peak. Oh my god, I've never had that. Lago Schluck used to be covered with either sugar or some white powder or something. That's the naming. Hailstorm. Ooh, I see. Oh, that makes sense. I rarely ever feel hungry. The only time I eat is either out of obligation because I'm bored, need energy, or crave something tasty. Oh my, that's amazing. It's like, do you live to eat or do you eat to live? Alright, let's just ignore the friggin' bot. Sugar on top of sugar. Oh yeah, if you guys weren't here earlier, I showed like prata, which is like an Indian food. I kind of like eat this on Saturdays when my dad like buys it in the morning. It's like fried dough, and then they can also put fillings inside, like cheese or potato or whatever you want, like egg, and then you dip it into like curry. My favorite curry is fish curry. Yum. There's also another Indian food called thosai. It looks like this. So the skin is a bit thinner, and then you get like different kinds of dips. Can't ignore bots. I'ma whoop their ass. They make me crave violets. Missed 30 minutes off. Okay. Fine. I will go to bed then. Is it a bit like a crick? Yeah, but inside it's salty. It's like potato inside. Potato, a little bit of like spices. So, and then like curry leaf as well. This one's a bit different. Like this one, most of the time there's potato inside. But the one before that, like prata, is most of the time either with egg or just nothing at all. But my favorite is like with cheese. And these are all like savory, not really sweet. I guess this one you could eat with sugar. There's a version of it called prata bomb. I don't know why they call it prata bomb, but like it's supposed to be the sweet version with like butter and sugar or something. we have that too here. Bread, butter, margarine if you're lactose intolerant, and sugar. Yeah. If you don't know how to operate this machine, get out and let other people use it. Misting. That sounds pretty interesting. We'll definitely try that. It's so good. It's so good. I love it. I'm now hungry. It's 2:30 a.m. guys. You are making me serve food. Oh, thank you for the hydrate banana. Before bed, yes, I have to hydrate myself before bed. Ah. I prefer Prada with curry sauce. Yeah, I love. 아무것도 몰라서 너 향해 심장이 뛰고 있던 걸. I'm losing my patience with you. That video is so funny. Misting. Do you also have motorbike? Yeah, we do have motorbike. It's like if you go to an Indian store, they kind of like just everything. But I usually don't eat motorbike. Usually I don't. It's like the lasagna version. Kind of like lasagna. Arabic version. Yeah, I think I see the Arabic spelling more. Motorbike. 말은 못했어 너를 사랑해. She just compared. Was it? No, I remember. Like, is it not kind of like lasagna? Like, is it not? It's like filled. Oh no, I'm wrong. I think I was thinking of roti john. Roti john. You'll see what I mean. Yeah, roti john is a bit more like lasagna. I feel like it's like layered, I guess. Not really, kind of. I miss the OG version nowadays. It's literally all like that. Which one? This roti john or motorbak? Motorbak. Oh, motorbak. There's this thing that my friend introduced me to, which is called pani puri. It's very interesting. It's like a Indian food as well. I love Indian food because I love like spice, like and then it's like little balls like this, like crispy balls, but the inside is hollow, so there's like a hole, and then they put in I'm not sure exactly what they put in, like something crispy as well. It's almost like Rice Krispies or something, and then there's like a liquid, like a soup, which is really spicy, so they pour it in and then you just down the whole thing. The first time I tried this, I almost choked to death. It went straight down my throat and the spice just like punched me in the throat, and I was like and my face turned red. But yeah, this is pani puri. But otherwise, like if you're prepared, I think it's a pretty nice option as well. I need to try more Indian food. You have to. They do their food so well, man. I just had lunch and I'm hungry again. Well, at least you can still grab something to eat, right? It's like 2:30 for me, so I should curb my desires. I recommend. Oh my god, butter chicken! Don't get me started. It's so good. This shit is that shit. You can't go wrong with butter chicken. Like, if a store manages to mess up butter chicken, then something's very wrong. Break out the way, yeah, I am my devil. I ate so much butter chicken. Oh my god, butter chicken is so good. Wait, Archie, Prime Series new chapter again. Never repeat it. Don't stop for life. Give me that. I will rock. The question is where you at now. Take it easy now. I'm hungry. Who can enjoy butter chicken? Wait, what do you mean? Don't eat it before you eat. Don't ear it. ear. I gotta dash, break out the way, yeah, yeah, I'm in my devil. Don't make me mad, yeah, yeah. Yes, I remember you could also do head pats with this. Meow, meow, meow. Ah. Someone feed the well, I gotta feed myself with sleep right now, so. Oops, I just keep pressing the hotkeys. Okay. Did you naughty yourself? Yeah, I did. Naughty. Can't complain though. Has sick coughs. I'm gonna search that up. Pistachio cream dessert. Oh, Turkish. Oh, it's this one. I remember this one. The one that I described like you like grip it really tight with your hand. Like when you ball your fist up with clay, it looks like that. If you author fist a clay, oh my god, that sounds so weird. Okay, let's not go there. You can find many shite Indian food restaurants here. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sad. It does look like it, doesn't it? Okay, I actually have to sleep now, guys. It's like 2:44. But I will stream next week, okay? And I will... What will I do? Hopefully I'll finish... I'm probably gonna try to finish this piece by tomorrow, because I have to just give it to the event organizer real quick. And then next week, we can do something different. I'll think of something. And yeah. Oh yeah, if you guys are not in my Discord yet, where sometimes I will update in my Discord. It's gate kept behind Bing Chilling rewards, the viewer rewards, because I don't want like random ass people joining in. But yeah, if you want to join, you can let me know, and then I'll send you the link to join if you aren't already inside. Otherwise, I'm also like active on Instagram. I always post, not always, but like most of the time post my updates. I'm most active on Instagram. But yeah, you can follow me at DonutU. It's just at DonutU everywhere now. You know, remind me of childhood clay. It does look like childhood clay. Play-Doh. It does, but it looks fine in a wrap. Is it actually like hard, or is it like soft, like clay? Go sleep before I steal your corn, but please don't take my corn pot. I will come after your corn. I will take over your cornfields when you sleep. Let me see if there's anyone I can raid, or I feel like everyone is asleep at this time for me. Oh my god, I can hear myself. I'm going insane. Have a good night. Thank you. I will go and sleep. Let me see if we can... Oh my god, Mai's online! Mai! Let's go say hi. I love Mai. BRB. Let me see. Let me make sure that the raid goes through. Wait, let me just shove my iPad away. Okay, I'm ready now. Have a good night, Mang. Oh my god, thanks, Mang! Let me see. Raid. Here's the raid message. Here to plug your donut hole. If you have the emotes. Here's the raid message. They'll get that right. Okay. That's like 1.5k. Yeah, it's like nothing. I mean, if you've already like been here long enough, you probably get 1.5k, right? Good night, mind front. Super soft? Oh, I see. Inflation, but with no CDC voucher. Nick selection to watch out. What do you mean? My cornfields, I live in the Midwest for nothing but corn. I'll take over all of it. You can get my paddy fields in return. Okay, good night everyone. Say hi to Mai for me. I'm not sure what she's doing today.
I'm going to say hi, but please don't scream. Save your voice. I'm okay. No.
Mai! Okay. Good night everyone. Bye! Oops, wrong screen. Bye! Wait, please go through.
Oh wait, let me make a new poll again.